Hi, everybody. Welcome to the conclusion of week one for this applications of technology class. I want to tell you guys all did a nice job on the discussion this week. I enjoyed reading through what you guys thought the classrooms of the future might look like, and in a lot of ways we are in the classrooms of the future compared to what we had just a decade ago. And I enjoyed seeing a lot of talk about one-to-one. I'm sure many of you are one-to-one where you're at. Others may not be quite that fortunate, and you have to perhaps work a little harder to get the technology in the classroom, but it's definitely well worth it. But I will tell you, one of the things with things like one-to-one, a lot of you brought up flexible seating too, which I love. I'll tell you and this comes a lot from my background in PBIS, is when you have things like one-to-one and flexible seating, comes almost more priority on teaching the expectations from the teacher. Because if kids have a device in their hands that connects to the internet at all times, your expectations for how they use that device have to be spot on and consistent all the time. The same comes with the flexible seating. If you just take those chairs that have the balls on top, so they can kids can bounce a little bit, try incorporating that into a class without ever teaching the expectation of using those. You will have a classroom of dodgeball in about 20 minutes. But if you teach the expectations and utilize those things, man, you can have an amazing classroom. I really liked, a few people brought up the idea of safety and technology. I mean, it's our job as educators now to be teaching these kids to, one, use the technology, while we're at school, the expectations there, but also just what does that look like in everyday life? Like, how do we use this stuff safely, courteously? That is a new realm that teachers are in now, but it is part of our job. I liked hearing about some of you that are in the PE setting and the special setting. Just because it's a PE class doesn't mean technology can be absent. In fact, I worked with a school one time setting up a weight room where we had TVs above all of the treadmills and bikes in there, and then they had apps going that could show kids, riding bikes through trails or hiking up mountains. So there is a definite use for technology in those areas. So excellent job on the discussion. Good replies. I could tell you guys watched my other video on commenting, that drive-by commenting, and limiting that and giving some good questions. A lot of you followed up, which was great. So keep up the hard work on the discussions. Those will be weekly, so just prepare for those. And then this is the method I like to give you guys some feedback on those. And also just kind of show you what, a little bit of flipped instruction looks like. And then we will just start progressing through with the assignments. Contact me if you need anything. But again, great first week. Appreciate all the hard work.